Hey y'all, we're back with another one for today. I couldn't wait to do this one because I've been laughing nonstop for the last like 15 minutes as I was trying to save this. This is too good. Molly calls out Chronicles of Olivia and the shade. Oh, the shade she threw. We're going to get into it and watch it. So let's go.
You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People tease you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine or video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even a million. No grace like those unhappy when chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer assists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention with care. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
Hey y'all. I'm trying to keep from laughing, so I'll try to be serious for a few minutes. This is too good though. This is gonna be a funny one because the shade. Oh, the shade. Another distraction. Hey Cash. Hey Amethyst. Hey Molly's Moose Knuckle has. What are you talking about over there, ma'am? You got something to say too? Hey Gypsy Lady. Nada. Harper Lee or Pamela Anderson. I don't know who Harper Lee is. Revival. Greg. Dear Krabby Cool Gamer. Jezebel. Just Another Troll. Miss Lee, Saucy, Starry Night, Angel. Brenda, Shopaholic, LK, Glow with Glow. Marcy Ginn. Hey T. Lane. Miss Lee. Ashley. Floor. Lockpicking Scowl. ASU Mom. All my favorites. Bash the Tragedy Pimps. Saucy. Beta Girl for Life. Miss Lee, thank you for messaging me. I swear you make you're just a bright spot in this place for me, always. ASU Mom again, Instant Karma. Clarice, Running Bear, New York to LA. Thank you for becoming a member, Gator Girl for life. I will play the thing in a minute. Skip to my Lou. Get everybody. Phoenix. All right, y'all. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew, but I think she must have started her live before I got off, or like right at the end when I was getting off earlier. I didn't even know she was live. And then all of a sudden it popped up. And it popped up like in the middle of her stream. Holy shit. She just threw a ton of shade. I'm doing good, little dove. How are you? Thank you again for joining the membership. Let me play that right quick before I forget and start talking because, oh, the shade that was just thrown. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Hey, Brandy. Thanks again for joining the membership. I appreciate you all so much. Sorry earlier was like a downer, but we're coming back. We're going to laugh because, okay, let's just get into it. I'm actually in the moment loading this to YouTube because she already hit it, of course, but we got it. So hold on. I'm going to skip through some of this. This is, again, under fair use content. This is from Molly Golightly's channel, but we are going to use it and react to it. So I'm going to start off in the beginning where this is not the very beginning of the video. There's a whole other section of it before. But we're going to pick up here and then I'm going to skip to the end because we don't need to watch all this. There's a lot in here that she says and a lot of shade that she threw a lot of different directions, but there's one particular spot that I'm pretty intrigued by. So I'm going to let you guys pick it up here and then we'll fast forward and get going. Buckle up because, oh, the shade.
You want to know what, people? Some people on YouTube, when I say things like,
hold on. It's just the kid. Hold on. Okay, here you go.
You better get your shit together. And the people that are watching me, the people that care about me, the people that like and adore my videos and like spending time with me and my family. You want to know something?
Sorry.
I hope that you have the same things. I hope that you are close with your mother and your sisters and your brothers. I hope that you...
ASU mom, thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. I'll play it one more time. Sorry, Kenzie just walked in the room. That was all that happened, and the dog's like freaked out. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Okay, so what she's talking about here is in the end of the last clip, which I do have it all together. If you're a creator and didn't get this video, it's loading to YouTube right now. If you want it, you can message me and I'll send you the link. It'll just take a little bit longer to load the full thing. But in the previous clip, she had been talking about a gentleman from her hometown that used to go into her uncle's bar. The guy she claims was a complete prick, basically. Her words, not mine. I'm paraphrasing all of the different shit she said about this guy. But he passed away and nobody knew about it for 2.5 years is the story that she was telling. So this is her rolling with that story and talking about how she predicted that this was going to happen. She said that she knew that this man was so blah, 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 that he was going to die alone. So this is her life coaching lessons for the day for everybody about that. That's where we're picking up.
You are close with your children. I hope that you have friends. I hope you have neighbors that care about you.
Relative.
I hope all those things for you. But if you are a miserable, rotten, disgusting human, tomorrow, you know what? Forget tomorrow. Today, I think you better work on yourself or else you're going to end up just like Stash. Because a lot of times on YouTube, I have said many times, this person's going to die alone. No one's going to care. They'll find their right. How many times have I said that? Now, I never thought that I'd be around to actually hear the outcome of someone that I actually said that to. But that made the rest of my ride home yesterday almost like I was on autopilot. I don't know how I got home. We didn't get that far. We just found out. Now, the only thing that I can say, because I didn't get to speak to, nobody knew, just so you know. How are we supposed to know? How are we supposed to know? The only thing that we know is from the cops in North Bergen, right? We don't think that Stash was even his real fucking name. He just went by Stash. And the thing is if someone stops coming around the bar, they just stop coming around the bar. If the bar is the only place that you feel that you have like friends,
Doodle Mama, thank you so much. I like the green. Thank you so much, though. I did see it earlier, and I didn't respond. Sorry. But yeah, I love this green too. Yeah, so she predicted that this guy was gonna pass away alone by himself. So she told about 15 different stories in this live. It was just a roller coaster of bullshit. So you get where she's at mentally already in this live. She's just throwing shit at the wall again, trying to make anything stick at this point. She started off talking about and dissecting a story from TikTok of a woman who had weight loss surgery and then skin removal surgery. So the expert over here, Molly Golightly, being the expert of everything, because she did say that she had a lap band and a sleeve, something like that. And then she had skin removal surgery. That could explain why she always wears long sleeves. I never even thought about that. If she had skin removal on her arms. Anyways, we can watch that another day. But she was up and down all over in this live. But the best part of it is, let's get to it. Let's get to it. When she starts throwing shit.
Vicious that dogs, they love you.
Oh, her sister came on again, and you can always imagine.
They are nothing in this world. They wake up in the morning, right? And their motivation to get out of fucking bed, if they even do get out of bed. I'm sorry to.
Oh, hold on. We got to watch this. Okay. We're going to.
She's upset because she started a channel. And she's letting comments get to her. Like, what the fuck do you care? She cares. See.
Hold on. Okay.
No, words. No, sure. I'll tell you what. The only time an opinion or words if someone gave me their opinion of me. All right, if my mother gave me her opinion, yes, I'm going to care. My sister, I'm going to lean more towards the yes. Like, I'm going to lean more. But is it 100%? No. Now, if Elon Musk said, Marissa, I have you completely figured out because I've been through your iPhone for this many years. I've watched everything that you've done, and I know you 100%. I'm going to give you some advice. I am open and ready for that advice. And if he said, you're not going to like it, I'm going to say, you know what? I still want to hear it, and I'm willing to change what I need to change because it's coming from you. And
I can't with this. I can't with her face in this one. What up, Marshmallow? Are you being toasted today? Do you need some toasted today? Nat Flo, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Med switching is so fucking difficult. So difficult. Hey, everybody popping in. It's good to see everybody. I've missed y'all.
Overachiever. Someone who's done and accomplished every fucking thing and beyond. So until you've reached that fucking standard, and this is for everybody, just for everybody, take this as a lesson that I'm teaching you guys. Because I did a call with a Patreon a couple hours ago.
We're all going to, everybody ready? You got your notebooks out. We're about to get some free life skills lessons here from the one and only amazing life coach of Molly Golightly. Ready? Get the notepads out. I'm sure it's going to be epic advice.
And she's upset because she started a channel. And she's letting comments get to her. Like, what the fuck do you care? She cares. See, you're off to the wrong foot. You're off on the wrong foot. This means nothing. Look at it. This, like, I mean, right now I don't have any haters. I mean, there's haters watching, but, and for the ones that hate me, or you act like you hate me, really, your channel failed, right? Because no one cares about you. They only cared about when you were talking about me. And then you looked in the mirror and said, nobody cares about me unless I talk about her. Right? So you became a clip channel. So now
whose channel became a clip channel? Like, who is she talking about?
Now you're under obligation. You're under obligation to watch me. I can go live 15 times today. I can take up your whole fucking day.
She thinks that we're under obligation to watch her. Does she not know how technology works? Like, I can click a button and it download your video for me, and I don't even have to sit here. Sometimes I have to screen record, but I put it on a device and walk away. Like, nobody, you're half the shit I miss that you do. What the hell? She's so nuts. And here she is throwing shade at her entire chat. Her entire chat. Her entire chat is like on a leash, and that's basically what she's saying to them without trying to say it to them. The fuck?
And knowing that I have that power over you.
Her whole chat. Look at her.
I love that. These people right here are here because they want to be here, because they have the time to be here, because they're on the toilet bowl, because they're folding laundry, because they're in their car, right? Okay, Violet, we heard you. Right? Gotcha. They have time. They're at work doing something that allows them to have earbuds in. You like being here, of course. If you didn't, why would you watch? No one normal is going to watch if they hate you. That's why they're like, oh, Marissa, they hate, so many people hate you. I'm like, they do not hate me. And the lesson in all of this is for this woman that just started this channel, who gives a shit about a bunch of low-life fucking opinions? Oh, these drama bitches, blah, blah, blah. I go, yeah, you said it yourself. Drama bitches. Who cares what they think? They are nothing.
Who is she talking
They
to?
are nothing in this world. They wake up in the morning, right? And their motivation to get out of fucking bed, if they even do get out of bed. I'm sorry to the ones that this is going to fucking hurt. I'm sorry. This is going to hurt. If they do get out of fucking bed, if they do leave the fucking house, because they have no fucking friends, right? Right? Their motivation is what kind of, I have no content. Who are we gonna gang up on today? We're gonna gang up on today. Holy shit. Oh, thank you. Coloring up my board. Thank you so much. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate it. Dropping some colors. Oh, like a rainbow. Oh, I wish I could get some pink up in this bitch. Ooh, or even some red, but I won't hold my breath. Oh, you always have.
She knows that. I guess maybe that's a thing with creators that they understand the colors of like super chats. But I was like, what is she talking about? Pink and red. And then I realized it's the color of the super chats. I don't even have this shit figured out. Like nowhere close, but she specifically is asking for, I think those are high dollar. I think those are like 50 and over, if I'm correct on the super chat colors. But she is not happy with $1.99, 99 cents. Like this is absolutely, and in this live, we're going to skip through some of it. She also basically tells them that she needs $4,000. She paid $4,000 towards something and she's broke again. The fuck? But we'll get there.
Time for me. Thank you, Amy. And I appreciate that. They're obsessed. They're just fucking weird. They're just weird. In fact, I won't say the channel's name, but the woman that I talked to today said, at first I thought that blank, we'll go eat something. All right. We will. I will. Call me. She told me on the phone. She said, I used to like this girl. And I said, oh God, that girl's a fucking whack job. She goes, yeah, but it got to a point where all she talked about was you. She goes, and I hated that. So I just started watching you instead. Didn't I predict that would happen? Thank you. Thank you very much. You strike me as being a good person. She is. I talked to Faith. Faith is really nice. She was taken advantage of once. That was pretty. That was pretty. That was pretty.
People in the background.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh! No, I didn't think that was actually gonna happen. Oh my god! Thank you, Faith. Holy shit! I really wish that would have went to my Cash App instead. Oh my god! Oh my god!
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, just kidding. Oh man, thank you. That is really sweet. Holy shit on the shingle. This makes me want to perform a little more. All right, Faith, you can ask me any question you want to know or any topic you want me to talk about. What do you want me to ease on into? It's your choice. I can go anywhere. I'm easy. Faith is really great. She's Patreon. She's been there. She's been supporting me. I love her. I love her little ass too.
Listen to this.
She's best friends with Goose. Oh, you're pooping?
Oh, wait. I thought the honker flew the nest. Oh, the person who's magically not around anymore. That's very fucking around and very obsessed with my background. So the next time anybody tells me to be fucking nice, she's not even on social media. You can kiss my ass because I know a lot more about what's going on with that one and how much she's actually involved than a lot of people.
China Slim Tea keeps you skinny. Even when you don't eat like you want to lose weight, it makes you skinny regardless. You can eat all the meatball sandwiches that you want. You can eat Chinese food. You can go eat hamburgers and fries. And you just shit it out. No diet necessary. No exercise either. Thank you.
Yeah, you have lost your ever-loving freaking mind. All right, ready? Let's go find it. This woman's nuts.
I just paid $4,000 the other day.
Here,
I swear on my life. I paid $4,000.
This is a total train wreck. This entire 2 hours was like this over just random shit. But money was the main focus the entire time. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with all of you. There's the accent again. Absolutely. 100% agreed with every single one of you.
The other day.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 4,000.
And I'm thinking it was going to go down. I just paid $4,000. And how do I still owe $9,427?
Did you see that on your screen? Did you see that on your screen? Jesus. She's so desperate. It's not even funny.
Sitting there going, you've got to be funny.
Oh, don't worry. She talks about reality TV here in a moment, too. Don't worry. The whole shade that's coming up is just amazing.
Fucking kidding me. I've never had my credit card go up that much ever. And I want to just lay in bed and just stay there.
Weren't you just throwing shade at people that don't get out of bed? Oh, wait. Weren't you just throwing shade at people that are in debt? Oh, wait. Fuck. You don't seem to throw shade at people that don't wash their hair because you fit in that category every day. So basically you've been talking about your entire self this time, but I can't.
What am I gonna do?
Just wait. Here we
Did you see
go.
her dirty ass last night? No. Last night, I was with my family, and I think I went live a little bit, right?
She doesn't even know if she went live or not.
And then me and Violet, I watched a little bit of Dolly Parton. And then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom. Gift settings. Oh, yay, it's on now. Now it's on. Thank you. Now it's on. I just turned it on.
Oh, now you can gift her membership.
We will meet again for the right reasons. It's got to be for the right reasons, period. It's not going to be because of a hangout, but it's not like we sit around. I know people like to throw digs at us and say that I'm getting a little deep here. I know people like to say that we're, quote, waiting around for a child to die. No, actually, I don't want that at all. I have no control over that. I am not a tragedy pimp. Your mainstream media is a you need to know your sex, the meaning of the sex industry, sex trade industry.
Huh? How do we go from tragedy pimps to the sex industry? Good try, Molly. What? Because you tried sex industry first and failed at that? So now you're trying the tragedy pimp? I mean, again, we're body positive over here. Sex work is a huge industry. No shame whatsoever. You seem to now have a different view of the sex industry after you got out of it. Kate, I mean, hey.
As far as pimps and hoes go, right? I guess you're tragedy pimps, you're tragedy hoes. I would be a tragedy hoe, and you guys would be my tragedy tricks, okay? It's the mainstream media. So anyone who wants to call me a tragedy pimp, I'm not the mainstream media. And I don't know why people think that I'm part of the mainstream media. I'm not a tragedy pimp. I'm a tragedy.
Nobody fucking thinks you're a part of the mainstream media. I've never heard anybody say that. Not one single person. Don't think anybody's confused on that.
Hoe. That's what that is.
Oh, this woman.
Another thing is
Nothing else.
When you see people like Bullhorn Betty and Mallory Williams and Jonathan Lee Riches, doesn't matter about what you've heard from their past. Jonathan has said a million times that he's trying to turn over a new leaf.
Oh, hold on. Let's just remind the class here. If you haven't heard through all of the YouTube streams, I filed bankruptcy years ago. But that's the reason I'm a piece of shit. I'm a complete and utter piece of shit because at one point in time, I filed bankruptcy. I'm still a broke hoe. But according to Molly, that was what makes me a piece of shit. So remember that. You're not supposed to judge people on their past, like Jonathan Lee Riches, who has filed over 2,600 lawsuits on random people. BHB, who's got a record longer than my leg. I mean, don't judge anybody on their past. But I'm a complete and utter piece of shit because of that bankruptcy. No other charges, no other anything. But just that. Just remember, level playing field here.
It's no one's. Who is anyone to say fuck you? Who is to say fuck you? You're not allowed to turn over a new leaf. That's where the discussion begins. Who is anyone here?
Oh, we need our song for this shit. We do. Ready? Let's get into it.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
A little too ironic. The shit.
Mary, don't be so naive. She's actually very selfish. And she's very naive and very selfish. That's what Olivia really is, in my opinion.
Oh, throw the shade, and we are off to the races. This one gets bad.
And no self-control. And it's the shame, because there could have been something good coming out of that situation, but she fucked it all up. And I don't know if Betty is over there including all of the politics. Is Bullhorn Betty putting all the politics stuff on her channel? Because that's usually not a good deal. You can actually lose subscribers. I know that's one of her interests, but she really does have to keep it centric. Yeah, if you want to watch JLR, that's one thing. Now, if you decide to be a JLR fan, what I have to say about him is I had to learn in the beginning when I met him outside of the laundry house. They said, Marissa, did you know that he used to troll you really hard during the Chris Watts case?
Just wait. She throws shade on everybody here in just a second. This is the live she just did. She privated it, but she just got done doing this live. This was today's live. She just got done with it. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you, Magical Luna, the free thinker. Thank you so much. Let me play that welcome song for all of you.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
All right, ready? The shit gets deep. Pull the waiters up, friends.
And I confronted him on that. He denied it. So I just took him with a grain of salt. The other day, Vinnie Politan told me that he very much enjoyed speaking with Jonathan Lee Riches. He did. So here's the thing. What I find, like I said, where the discussion begins is,
I think Vinny must be a complete and utter fool if this is the shit he's saying. I mean, they make this guy out to be a complete and utter fool.
If Jonathan's got this crazy past and he's made mistakes and he served his time, who is anyone to make judgment on that? Is it because you've never made a mistake in your whole life? You have to be very mindful of the things that come out of your mouth and the things that you want to put on the internet. Just remember that when you put judgment on others.
Okay, I told you, hike those waiters up. We're diving right into the shit with Molly today.
You should really be mindful of compartmentalizing this. Where you're going to put all that energy, right? Now, when I do that, like I say, all right, well, Marissa, you're judging Billy Joel, Leilani's mother. Well, don't know much about her past, but what I do know is what I'm seeing.
Don't know much about her past. Don't know much about her past, but how long did she tell you that she was such a piece of crap because one of her kids was in jail? She had done this, and this in her past. Like, we could go through and literally verbatim play her words to exactly. I'm telling you, the shit is so deep in this one. This is absolutely insane. Insane.
Is her coming in and out and her knowing what her daughter did, what her daughter continues to do, the lack of respect for the grandson, the lack of respect for, I mean, really, she was putting manure on the baby's candlelight vigil. You're going to get judged. And I have to say that anyone that thought that that lady was cool or a good person, I have to wonder if you have it all together up here. I need to take a couple of steps away from you if you think that that's a good person.
I can't. I've lost my mind.
Why do you have a true crime channel and you're buddying up with the people that are the bad guys? How do you think that that makes you look? Makes you look bad. I had Summer Wells' father on one time.
Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Okay. Take a deep breath because this shit is unbelievable. She just sits here and says all of this shit. Okay. She talks about if you buddy up with bad company, right? But just wait till she's going to tell you what she's okay with using for content, though.
New people. Just saying.
Here we go.
Sick. I know he's a child abuser. I know he's a pedo. I know he's a rapist. I know he's a druggie. I know he's a meth head. I know he's all those things. Some people on YouTube think of it as an honor to have him on panel. They're fucking demented.
But you were proud of getting this man fired from his job because he wouldn't talk to you? Make it make sense.
He got his way up on my channel one night. And I asked, when's Summer's birthday? And holy shit, when's Summer's birthday? He didn't know. Nor did the mother.
Thank you, Gina, for becoming a member. Thank you.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got
All right, here we go.
Daughter's been gone 6 months. You don't know her birthday? That says a lot of things. Either you guys are so fucked up in the head or you don't even fucking care. Now, that turned a whole new leaf as far as I'm concerned. Like, that was definitely a good reason to have him on panel. When you get this motherfucker on panel, you better ask the right fucking questions.
Okay.
When you have an opportunity to talk to these fucking sick assholes, you take that opportunity and use it for the greater good. Not to just hang out. And then later on, we caught them when he thought that he fell off panel, when he left panel, we heard them fighting. Supposedly he punched Candace, right? Supposedly some people heard that. And then we heard Don say,
God, jeez.
I've got 7 alibis and you ain't got none. Jesus.
Did that happen? Y'all, did that happen? Anybody know? I'm waiting on you guys because I wasn't around during those days. What is happening to her? It did happen? That's what I was wondering. That I've heard a lot of stories about them too.
It was bad.
Yeah, that's what I
But guess
thought.
what? I showed everybody what the real reason of having Don on panel is. And then you got all your little channels clipping it as if it was theirs. No. Not giving me credit, not saying, oh, we got this from Molly Golightly. No.
She's bitching about people giving her credit for that video, but does she ever give anybody credit for the videos she steals? Oh, there's Kiki.
Yes, that's exactly what he said. I don't watch my videos, so the only time I watch my videos is when I'm playing them for you, and I find them completely annoying. I've got 7 alibis, and Candace has none. She's going down. Yeah, that's what he said. Don's out doing his old stuff again. Good. I hope he gets arrested and put in jail for anything that he's doing that is illegal. Just remember, and a lot of people, they forget about this too, okay?
She's not done throwing shade at Olivia.
Don says, I reached out to YouTubers to help find my beautiful daughter. We went down there twice to help him look. We physically looked for this girl. We physically looked. We couldn't go live and show you how we were. And that's the thing. We have hater bitches saying, oh, you never really looked. No, we fucking looked. My boots were all fucked up. I had to leave them there. Okay?
Your boots were so messed up you had to leave them there because you actually walked around outside?
He said, oh, you got to check these abandoned places. We did. You got to go to these meth houses. Excuse me, McBitch. I'm not walking into no meth house. It's not going to happen. And he says, no, you got to look at my old coworker. This guy that I fired. Well, guess what? We took him and his wife out to friggin' dinner. Clean as a whistle.
She won't walk into a meth house, but if there's any other drugs there, she's game. Hotel rooms, whatever the case may be. My God. Thank you so much. Hold on. I owe you a song. Okay. She's not done throwing shade at Olivia either. Don't worry. There's a lot that she says. Thank you so much. Where'd it go? I did it again. I keep forgetting I moved that one. All right, let's go.
He took us to where Don was working that day. That's why. And yes, Andrew did fuck up. Right when the cameras were rolling, she's like, thank you, whatever your name is, shows his car, everything. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And it seemed like everyone in Heels on the Ground was in such a rush to put out that video. And then she accidentally put out the video first. Oh my God, it was an accident. The next day, that night, the Heels on the Ground were done with me, right? That should have never happened. Andra says that it was Olivia and Olivia's mom that said, "Oh, I don't want anything to do with Molly. There's nothing but trouble when Molly's around." Excuse me? I paid for this beautiful Airbnb.
Well, Olivia and her mom potentially are probably right, but BHB isn't much better in my opinion. My opinion is they're all the same, but thank God Olivia and her mom walked away.
I paid for your gas and that fucking rental car.
Here we go.
I paid for all your fucking food. And that's how you fucking treat me? You leave me alone and say that I'm dead news? And then you wait a month to put up the videos of me talking to Don Wells? Why did they even wait so long? Why wait? Because remember, I didn't have any videos because he was on my phone. I only use this. Okay. I don't have extra cameras and shit. I don't do that. That's not how I do things. You either take my word for it or say Molly's a liar. Fine. It's easier to say I'm a liar. But they're the ones that were recording me. And I always wondered, why did they take so long? Why did Jonathan, Andra, and Olivia take so long to put those videos out? Did they edit them? Did they not think that they were important? We finally found out why why Dawn served in that the federal prison. We finally found out what she did with CPS. We're pulling out a shotgun. I think that those were pretty important to put out a month prior. Couldn't understand that.
Is Betty pulling away from her? Betty, what did you do to Molly? She's throwing some shade.
Why didn't you put these videos out sooner?
We
didn't need these flashy pens. We didn't need these. We don't need GoPros and all that shit. We don't need that. Oh, yeah, they definitely bit the hand that fed them. Andrew said it wasn't her, that it was.
Here's the thing that people have not been paying attention to, though. Molly has pretty much thrown away every creator that she associates with besides the people from Heels on the Ground. All of the Z-list channels that she has surrounded herself with, she has already pulled the rug out from under and used them as a distraction. She doesn't have anybody left to call out as a distraction. This is where we are current time because she has called out every other channel around her as a distraction already. She doesn't have a choice at this time. She has to go here because once again, she needs a distraction. And here we are. Thank you, Patty, so much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And it's not just me. All of you guys are doing a lot. You guys keep me mentally in it for sure. Thank you again.
All the bad bitches work. He like when I brought that.
I needed a music break. Okay, ready? This shit gets good. I love this shade. She even brings up the water bottle, y'all.
Definitely Olivia. Let me tell you something. As far as Olivia goes, I never met a worse, and I'll tell this to her face. I never met in my life a worse decision maker than that girl. She depended on Andra to do everything for her except wipe her ass. I mean, it was sad. Yes, Mallory.
So Olivia cannot do anything besides wipe her ass. Is that what I'm getting out of this? Even though Olivia had a huge TikTok platform and these sponge bobs tried to milk off of her. Isn't that how that went? Didn't they seek out Olivia to try to gain clout off of Olivia? Doesn't Olivia have like 1 million followers on TikTok? And she's a young girl. And Andra was the one that did everything for her. Come the fuck on. Come on. Let's get real here. That's a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. Thank you, True Crime Dime. Elle, thank you so much. Thank you. Hold on. I got to find. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana, everybody.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got
Just another troll. She actually is, but she says that shit too. Just wait.
She saw it. Christmas. You tell her that we all have to be ready by 9 o'clock. She shows up at 11:30. I'm sorry. I so need it.
Jones, and if you want this video, I just uploaded the full thing to YouTube. I can send you the link if you want it.
My Starbucks. Her hair's not done. Nothing's done.
Watch. Listen to this shit.
And there was some Hollywood people that I worked with in the past that were very
Remember why they went to Florida, y'all? Remember the reason they went to Florida? The press junket? Well, it's because Molly knows people in Hollywood. It's all about Molly. Thank you, Al. It's Molly's connections. Just wait.
Interested in working with us. But she was definitely chopping block. I mean, she showed signs where producers would be like, listen, sweetheart, I don't know who you think you are. You are not Beyonce, but you think you are. You're late. You think everything revolves around you. You're out. No.
So Olivia's the one that producers would be like, absolutely no way, even though she is beautiful, she's young, she's talented, she's well-spoken. She makes bad decisions on who she hangs out with, I will say that. But it seems a little jealous that I'm feeling from you. I feel a little bit of envy.
You don't like a fucking ego. Like, you really got to pull it a couple of steps fucking down. Needed to fix her hair. Something happened and she had these fucking weirdo bangs. I'm like, how does bangs like that even happen? Did you cut them yourself?
Why does she give a shit about Olivia's hair? Her bangs. Molly's so pressed about Olivia's bangs. At least she washes her hair, Molly. Look at yours. You look like a fucking peacock right now without the colorful anything. You just got this whole like grease ball on your top of your head, dear. Like, stop worrying about her bangs.
I was like, oh my God, I can't. And then she puts out this great, well, let's not forget Andra. Andra was the biggest part of that interview with the Gonsalves family.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she got a shit ton of subscribers. I think she's way past me. Great. But guess what? She said to Andra, I'm finally seeing a good payday. I want to go on my own. She had the nerve to say that to Bullhorn Betty. And Bullhorn Betty said, what? She depended on Bullhorn Betty for everything. She never would have gotten the interview with the Gonsalves family if it wasn't for Betty. That's fucked up. She can't do it on her own. And then when she was like, I think I'm just better on my own. She said it to Justin. Yeah, we like Olivia, but we know that she's just really selfish.
Does this sound like somebody that likes Olivia? What do you guys tell me? Number 1 in the chat, if Molly likes Olivia. Number 2 in the chat, if Molly is throwing epic amounts of shade at Olivia. This is if you have friends like this, you don't need enemies. That's for sure. That's some shit. I tell you, no way.
We know that she's just really selfish.
I'm sorry, but I don't watch Olivia, but the few things I have seen definitely don't lead me to believe that she is selfish and incapable of taking care of herself. She is a young girl, but her mom is with her at all times too, from my understanding. Like, what the hell? The shit.
All about her. I won't spend another dime on them.
Yeah,
always, yes, very late, always late. And why should me, Mallory, why should the rest of us be sitting here? You know, she wants to sleep in and she wants to go to Starbucks and blah, blah, blah. And, you know,
she wants to sleep in. Bitch, you don't even get out of bed half the time. Well, you might. You like roll out of your bed to your chair and you sit there. What? What is happening here? I don't care what you feel about Olivia. Olivia's talented. I think Olivia could go a long ways. I've always thought that. And I think she's a beautiful young girl.
She orders like lots of shit on the menu. She never has to pay for anything. It was weird.
She's complaining about Olivia ordering items off the menu. The woman who is a constant buffet in front of her is complaining about what somebody else eats and orders on the menu. Molly, this is all desperate from you. What are you so stressed out about? I don't understand. You are so stressed out that you are throwing shade at the people who helped make your channel what it is and give you a little credibility. That's it. It was people like that who you aligned with that gave you some credibility with other people. Most of us still don't even find you credible at all. But Olivia's followers gave you a shot. You screwed that up. Nobody else.
It's like she morphed into someone different. And then with that Gonsalves interview, she was just like, oh my God, like this producer wants to work with me, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. If you don't, you need to humble yourself a little. And then when she made that video,
Ooh, you need to humble yourself a little bit when a producer is talking to you, aka that's Molly being like, give me the phone number of the producer. I can't believe that they would want to talk to you before they talk to me. I'm the star.
Of the mother, the scam artist mother, claiming that her daughter is a friend and knew this. Her biggest mistake was saying, well, this is my thing. I think that she's really, what did she say? I think she's really, what did she say she was? I find her very credible. I was like, you did not just fucking take a knife and jam it into the Gonsalves family's chest.
Oh God, Molly.
And I went like this. Oh my God.
These people.
And this is the thing. People were commenting bad. You cannot criticize her. And Andrea told me, she goes, she doesn't like criticism. She doesn't like, if you put anything negative in a comment, she will freak out. She doesn't. And I told her, I was like, yeah, you need haters. I was like, fucking haters. I love them. Send them my way. Fuck yeah, send them my way. She's like, I don't. I'm like, well, Olivia, if you're not accepting of haters, I don't know what you're going to do here. I don't know what you're going to fucking do. Act so feeble and stuff. But I just saw her holding vulgar signs.
Wait, does she have matching pants on to this top? If she does, oh my God, no. Dear heavens. And if they're, oh gosh. Oh, have you seen those ladies of Walmart with the nude colored? Oh, brother. Peach is not. Oh. If she does have the bottoms, please don't stand up.
Like if I wanted a dude to come on my rights, I'd bend over. Are you talking about her?
Huh?
She sunk herself and I laughed. Oh, I didn't laugh. I was just like, that video was horrible. She got a lot of very negative comments in that video. Everyone but her thought the woman was lying.
Everybody.
Listen, I tried to tell her. She was like, Justin was with me. Her attitude was like, I'm going my own way. I'm going to do what I want. I'm finally seeing a good paycheck. I'm finally making money. And that's it. She doesn't need any one of the people that were there to bring her up. And was it hurtful? No, because I didn't consider us good friends. But I think that when I called her, that she should have just been like, take it down. No, she wanted to cash in. She wanted to cash in on that second video. She took it down, didn't she? Of course she did. Because, well, and this is the thing. And Andrea said she's going to disappear for 6 months and you won't see nothing. Because she did it last time. After that whole thing, this is what Bullhorn Betty said when she was staying here. She said that after that whole thing with when the mother and her decided that I was some sort of bad news because I talked to Don and I got really scared that he was outside. I mean, there was a white truck outside. There's fucking cameras in the sky. There was cameras outside. Justin was there. He could tell you there was cameras all out. There was a white truck right outside. I was like, oh my God, I think it's him. Is she still with Bullhorn Betty? No. And then Bullhorn Betty said, Marissa, because of that whole thing, she just was like, oh, I don't like anyone talking negative about me. And she just went into a hole for 6 months.
Her lips are moving. She's always lying.
If you leave a comment, just make sure it's positive. Just say, good job. That's what she likes. Excellent editing skills. You're so talented. Way beyond your years. You keep it like that, she's fine. But if you critique, forget it.
Kind of like Molly. If you critique Molly, forget it. You get blocked.
I have no idea. There are some people that do believe that she faked the Gabby Petito. Oh, thank you, Elva. Oh, look at Elva and her fire red hair. Holy shit. Oh.
Listen to the shade this bitch is about to throw. She doesn't finish it, but right there, there's a lot of people. That is some shade.
Holy shit on a shingle. Oh, shit. Thank you. You scared the shit out of me when you thought Don was outside. Yeah. Scared everybody in the house. The cops came and everything. That's why Mom and her thought, oh, so dramatic. Dramatic? Fuck. Listen, we had people coming by our Airbnb. We had people leaving stuff. We had people, homeless people saying that they were homeless, but they were holding cell phones. And I went out there. I was like, hey, you got a fucking problem? No.
Homeless people can't have cell phones now, according to Molly.
The one morning, Bullhorn Betty didn't realize. She went out to vape and she showed us the thing. She showed the address. She blames it on me and says that I showed the address. I never did. And
Gypsy lady, I know. the top though, the top would be beautiful. Like it's a pretty color. I'm being nice. But if that's the bottoms too, that's just not a good color on the bottom for most of us with any type of cellulite junk. It just accentuates all the things. I have it too. Yeah, exactly. This is just
And people told everyone where we were. I did do a little tour, but that'll never happen again. You're waiting for a Molly. I'm not gonna hit her. Could you imagine me and Andrew fighting? Oh my god.
listen to this
That
shit.
shit would be
Listen to this
crazy.
shit.
Especially if it's true about her kicking the shit out of all her boyfriends. See, that's the kind of girl that I would want to have a fight with. I don't want to have a fight with some ordinary.
Especially if it's true about her kicking the shit out of all of her boyfriends. Now that's a friend. That right there is a friend that everybody needs.
Girl. I want to have a fight with like a girl that can fight. You get what I'm saying?
She's definitely nervous about something. She is desperately trying to throw anything out. This video is a roller coaster of anything she could try.
I would never want to have a physical fight with someone who can't.
Hey, Murray.
I mean, it'd be over in 2 seconds. It should be on the floor. And I'd be tempted to kick her in the face. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to be kicked in the face.
I have to say, I can't stand Betty at all. I can't stand her, even though she called me. I can't stand that bitch whatsoever. In fact, a reminder, Betty, you're a freaking dumbass. But this bitch thinks she's going to take Betty out. I honestly would say that Betty has more of a chance of kicking the shit out of you because at least Betty like can walk a block without being out of breath. You can barely walk to the fridge. So my money's on Betty if that ever happens. Actually, that would be a good fight to see. I think she would too, and I can't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and a lot of women are just,
you know, she's one of those you don't
deserve their ass to
turn your back
be-
on
to
her.
be
She'll
beaten,
grab you by the
but,
back of the hair and be like, dunk.
not by men. I'm just saying in general, they deserve their ass to be kicked. Well, I just did a little house tour. She went outside. I was like, oh my god.
She's just going to take the binder and whack her upside the head with it. She doesn't need to walk to the fridge. Her jaw does for her. You guys. I would totally put money on Betty. Yeah.
And it was
Her
because
boobs would
Summer
be
Wells money, the hashtag Summer Wells money was so lucrative. I mean, it was so much. You know, like when we went and we bought all those groceries for the churches for the food drive, it came up to what, 300? And I said, that's not enough. Let's go do it again. And they were like, what? And I said, let's do it again. Let's go again. You know what?
Yeah.
Money was coming in because we were talking about Summer Wells. Why wouldn't I take some of that money and give it to, and I told Don, I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I said, tell Candace to go over to the pantry and go pick up some food. We donated.
We got you fired from your job, but because you don't have a job anymore and can't afford to feed your family, go to the food pantry. We donated a bunch of food there. The fuck?
Food to the church that she goes to. I mean, there's no reason why anyone can't give back to the story that they're talking about.
There's no reason why you got this man fired from his job to begin with. Has he been convicted of anything in the court of law? Has he been charged with anything in the court of law? Can anybody answer that for me? Because my understanding is no. He has never been charged with a single crime in connection with the disappearance of Summer. That's my understanding, is at this point in time, he has never been charged with anything in the connection of Summer's disappearance, and neither has Candace. Is that correct? But they got this man fired from his job and then have the audacity to brag about making money off of their pain and suffering, but they donated some of that money to the food pantry. And, you know, it's okay for them to just send the family, oh, we got you fired from your job, so go to the food pantry. It's absolutely disgusting.
I mean, look at the money that I gave to Letitia and Wynette.
Here we go.
I did.
Yeah, what about that money you gave to Letitia and Wynette? How much did you give, Molly? Because you made 18 grand in the month of July just on your YouTube check. And again, you don't have to take my word for it. Molly showed it herself. Molly bragged about that. Molly made so much money. But we know that she gave Letitia $1,000 is the only thing we saw. Then there was a check situation back and forth between the two of them. She claims that she gave him so much money, but we know that both of them sent money back to her. We have no idea still to this day how much money was even collected.
It was making money. And you want to know something? I gave it to the people who I felt were being victimized in a lot of ways. Letitia definitely was being victimized. Look what they did to that poor woman.
What did we do to that poor woman, Molly? What did we do to that poor woman? Ask her questions of where the fuck the money went and where the court orders are that were supposedly in place to protect Marvon. You know, the court order that you flashed and bragged about that all of their money went to. And now you're sitting here 8 months later and saying the same song and dance that, oh, you know, he pour this, pour that. Dre's doing this, Dre's doing that. Well, where's the money? Where's the court orders that you guys claimed were in place? Where is it?
What these people on Facebook did to Letitia was disgusting.
People on Facebook, huh? Conveniently leaving out the YouTubers that also were very much involved. Oh, wait, we're supposed to believe that Letitia lost her house because of this, right? No proof of that either.
And that is why I'm not going to ever become close to any family members. And for any of these,
who remembers the Jake Brown story? Anybody in here remember the Jake Brown story in the beginning of this when she called out Roseanne and doxed Roseanne because of the Jake Brown story? Does anybody remember that? Well, just wait. You're about to hear history rewritten again.
Facebook people that think they're going to reach out and contact families. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to ever worry about reaching out to families and warning them about me, because nothing's going to happen. Also, me and Justin and Andra have many people that contact us on their own. So always keep that in mind. We have stories to fall back on.
Where are these stories to fall back on? Because you seem desperate to get anything for content to take. I have never seen you come on and genuinely just have a conversation with your subs and ask them about them. I have never once seen you ask your subs how their day is going, how they are doing in life, how their struggles are going, how their mental health is. You are such a fucking clown, and it's all about you. You. Where's these backup stories that are begging you? If you had all these people begging you, Molly, you would have jumped on one of those stories. Instead, you're over here spinning circles because you have nothing to fucking talk about. Get real.
On a daily basis, Justin is in the chat and he can tell you that there are people that really do want our help. Right?
Yeah. People who are looking to get a quick money grab and get the fuck out are the only people that are coming to you, because you don't do anything with integrity or morals. So anybody that actually gives a shit probably isn't coming to you.
Now, I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere.
No, can't go nowhere. Poor her.
I can't even go to Lori Vallow. I don't have the money.
Oh,
Justin and I cannot be
dry begging 101. Don't forget. Here we go. This woman brags to you on a daily fucking basis about how costly her uppity lifestyle is. But now she is complaining to you that she paid $4,000 on a credit card that she ran up for all these extravagant trips and her DoorDash and her incapable self of being an adult and understanding, maybe I don't need a fucking $3,000 purse because I never leave the house. Anyways, but she already told you that she needs $4,000 for that. Now she's going to tell you that I don't have money to go to the Vallow trial. Basically saying, subs, I need you to start sending me money. Oh, these people.
there for the first day of Lori Vallow because we do not have the money.
This woman doesn't have a fucking clue of reality. Not a clue. People can't feed their freaking families. And this is important. Her subs should be sending her to Idaho.
There's no way. It sucks. But there's also a rumor from the same cunt who thinks that they got me to stop talking about the Jake Brown story. No one got me to stop talking about the Jake Brown story.
All right. I got the clips of this too. I guess we're going to have to roll that beautiful bean footage one of these days too and catch her up. But just wait. You're going to hear history rewritten.
I don't remember talking to anyone from that family.
Anybody remember how that went?
Not a one. Not a one. We moved on. Not one family member has ever reached out to me and said, Can you not talk about my family member? That has never happened. Yeah, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. And no one's going to tell me, "Oh, will you take that video down?" I will take what I want down.
Yeah, right there. We know how that went. Exactly, Molly's Moose Knuckle. Exactly. People were taught. Yes. Yep, that did happen.
When I feel good and ready. Exactly. Justin did some research. That's what you were talking about.
Here we go.
It was Justin and Goose that reached out to me and said,
honk, honk. I thought she wasn't around.
Said something about that story. I remember I was in my bedroom when you told me. I had that little fireplace on. That's what it was. And you said, Marissa. And I said, what? And you said, make that your last video. That's right.
Justin has premonitions now. Justin has premonitions too. Gotcha. That's how we're gonna spin this, right? Hold on, I gotta get my button loaded.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, did we move on to
Oh yeah, I have screenshots and screen recordings of all that.
another story?
I just gotta find them.
Oh, thank you. Nice little peachy color. I look really good in pastels and pinks and stuff. I think the older I get, I'm more material. I don't know if I like this material. Can't even come to Ireland. I know. I definitely can't come. Oh, I would love it if you became a Patreon. Yes, Justin, I remember you reached out and you said, and it was you and Goose that called and said, oh my God, I'm starving right now. I got to order something before I die.
She absolutely did. She abso-freaking-lutely did. Yep.
Should I just take my kid somewhere? Should I just take my kid somewhere?
She has to ask her subs. She has to ask her subs for this.
We'll go talk. All right, guys. I'm going to go take my kid. I'll bring something back for Adrian. He's still upstairs. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you being here. I'm probably going to go on a little later, too. Oh, thank you, Amy, for love. Thank you for the Cash App. That was nice of you.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi.
My brother's a real bitch. I gave him $30 to go get us a fucking cheesecake. And he's like, yeah, I'm nowhere near the Coach House. I was like, you know what? You're an asshole. You didn't give me money. No words. What is that? So is it true Tom Cruise wasn't at the Oscars last night? I couldn't believe.
Oh, she didn't have to hint. Quirk was like, I sent you money for dinner. Not even joking, not for nothing. In the comment section, Quirk was in the comments, and I can take and fix this so you can see the comments. Quirk was absolutely in the comments and sent money. Again, I like Quirk. I have a hard time because I like Quirk, but I don't understand. I just don't get it. Again, people are allowed to do whatever they want to with their money, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense.
But they left Anne Heche out of the In Memory, Paul Sorvino, and friggin' Tom Sizemore. What the fuck? I know Mira Sorvino. I've known her for many years. What an asshole.
Oh, you guys want to hear the Goose song? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Time out. I'll load it as a button. I thought I did, but oh, I can't stand that one. And don't ever come to me and tell me she's Miss Innocent and all this other shit, because that one is so far in my ass and my background, it's not even funny. I love that Hong Kong Goose. I knew some of you were going to get that. Some of you guys were going to be like, what the hell? Becky has lost her marbles. Yeah, I probably have, but okay, let's let her finish. She's almost done.
I really don't like the Facebook. They get a lot of weird fucking people talking to me on this Facebook thing. I don't like this. It's monetized and everything on the Facebook. Never done anything with it.
Actually, it's not. And I can correct Molly there too. I thought mine was monetized too. I actually freaked out because I was like, what happened over here? I got stars on a video. Just so you guys know, Facebook is putting stars on everybody's stuff. It doesn't matter. You don't over here. I got stars. Sorry, me again. You don't have to be monetized. They're just putting stars on stuff. So it doesn't mean anything. She probably didn't monetize her channel. It happened to me too. Thank you, New York to LA. Thank you so much. Let me play you a song. Let me go with this. All right, let's finish it off. This shit's too ironic though. The shade. Oh, the shade she threw at all of these guys.
All right, Justin. Justin, come up here for 1 second. Anybody want to join Patreon? $25 and $50. Get to talk to me for a half hour. Get to talk to me for a half hour. Take a link. I want to ask you a question. They left Ann out because of probably Ellen. She's an asshole. I met Brandon Fraser. He's ugly. I wasn't impressed by him at all. I think he's ugly.
She is,
of course,
so...
Tom Cruise. Yeah, we got to eat that now. We got to do something. All right, guys. I see you later. I see you later.
All right. There's that one. That's all that that's all I wanted you guys to see out of that, because that whole video is nothing but shade. She first starts talking about this lady that had weight loss surgery and skin removal, and she's like throwing shade and talking about her doctor and doing all this weird stuff. And then she goes through all of this BS that she throws. But I just wanted to keep it short and sweet and show you guys that, because I was laughing my ass off. Oh, Kiki, Bella, there's animals all over here. Justin never came up. He didn't come up. Yeah, he didn't even attempt to pop in. That's why it went members only. Yep, absolutely. She calls Molly's moose knuckles. She calls everybody that. Everybody. Oh, yeah. The beginning of it is insane, too. Kiki, you don't eat in the closet. Come here, buddy. Come say hi to your friends right quick. Come here. Come say hi. All right, y'all. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, though, so people can replay it, because oh, she's live again right now. I figured. Here, Kiki. She can't. Something's going on, y'all. She's reeling over something. I don't know what it is, but say bye to your friends. No, you don't want to sit there? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out for the evening. I just wanted to show you that one. If you want the full clip and you're not in her members, I'm not in her members either, y'all. I'm not in her members. None of that stuff. Yeah. Well, I hope Olivia does hear it. I really hope Olivia does hear it. So we're going to keep it short and sweet so people watch the replay on this one. Have a great night, y'all. Thank you for joining me once again. I won't see you guys for the rest of the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. And have a good night. Be nice. Kindness is free. Remember that. Kiki is not being kind right now. He's a whole circus. I know. Saucy, the whole thing, though, was an entire circus. Absolutely. Oh, Molly's moose knuckle. Good. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Go check out. Is Toasty going live tonight? She probably is. I will head on over there. Thank you guys again. Contessa, over and out.